High voltage power supply. Principles and applications. This video will take an in-depth look at high voltage power supply. The video will look at topics such as principle of high voltage power supplies, types of high voltage power supplies, application and benefits of high voltage power supplies, and much more. Chapter 1. What is the principle behind high voltage power supplies? What is a high voltage power supply? Voltage classifications. High, extra high, and ultra-high voltages. Medium voltages. Low voltage. How does a high voltage power supply work? Components of a high voltage power supply. Transformer. Rectifier. Filter. Regulator circuits. Considerations when choosing high voltage power supplies. Power supply style. Input voltage. Output specifications. User interface. Frequently asked questions. What is the main purpose of a high voltage power supply? How do high voltage power supplies ensure user safety? What are the key types of high voltage power supplies? Where are high voltage power supplies most commonly used in the United States? What factors should be considered when choosing a high voltage power supply? How should high-voltage power supply components be maintained for reliability? Chapter 2. What are the types of high-voltage power supplies? Modular high-voltage power supply. Rack mount and benchtop high-voltage power supplies. Monoblock type. Application-specific high-voltage power supplies. Triple output high-voltage power supply. Quad output high-voltage power supply. Single output high-voltage power supply. Single output programmable bipolar high-voltage power supply. Single output unipolar high-voltage power supply. X-ray power supply. Flyback transformers. Cockcroft-Walton generators. Choosing the right high-voltage power supply. Chapter 3. What are the applications and benefits of high-voltage power supplies? Applications of high-voltage power supplies. Benefits of high-voltage power supplies. Drawbacks of high-voltage power supplies. Specifications of high-voltage power supplies. The specification parameters for high-voltage supplies include input voltage, output voltage, output current, ripple, stability, stored energy, pulsed operation, line regulation, load regulation, maintenance of high-voltage power supplies. Precautionary measures in high-voltage power supplies. Below are some safety precautions to follow when working with high voltages. Conclusion. Please visit www.iqsdirectory.com to find the right high-voltage power supply cover manufacturers for your needs.